Coming up on 21st and Prime, is the best quarterback in University of Florida history not named Tebow? Dion names his Hall of Fame 11. And we're going to take it to the streets, people.
Yo, nephew, hand me that bar stool. You know what it is, and for what it's worth, you can catch me on the best corner 21st. Prime time, shine time, always in the game, never ever on the sideline. You know what it is, and for what it's worth, you can catch me on the best corner 21st. Prime time, shine time, always in the game, never ever on the sideline.
Welcome to 21st in Prime. We got a show for you today, don't we, big fella?
We do after last week's show, man. Are you still? Can we be done with the boxing stuff, or are we going?
Not really.
No. We're gonna take it to the
I'm tell you what. I know this is out of order.
Okay.
But this Black Rifle coffee
Right.
ain't no joke.
Yeah.
All jokes aside, ain't no joke. I'm a coffee connoisseur.
You are.
I drink at least 5 cups. Is this considered a cup?
No, that's considered a jug.
Well, I drink about 5 of these.
5 jugs
all
a day.
throughout the day, and then I can sleep like a newborn. Like coffee don't do me no. It don't
like
keep
that?
me up. Like
Not at all. Let's talk a little. It's a problem. Okay. We like to be positive. You like to be positive. You don't like to say nothing negative. You don't like to do all about. But
At all.
reality comes in at some point in time.
what you mean?
Cam.
What's wrong with Cam? Cam won. Cam won.
Is that
So you
your
have
final?
you got a problem?
No. I love me some Cam.
Usually when somebody say I love you like that,
No, I do love
they
Cam.
get ready to shoot.
No, it's not about shooting. The question is, did he shoot himself?
Well, why you have to say I love Cam?
No, because I do. Because see, the thing is sometimes
If somebody tell me, hey man, you know I love Pratt, but
just like boxing, just like Tyson,
ain't no just like no boxing.
It is
This
no.
ain't got
When you
nothing to do with
like
boxing.
somebody, you like somebody. I'm saying no, as somebody who
you
watches
don't love
sport.
Cam like you love Tyson,
I
like
do.
you love Roy. No, you don't.
No,
And you definitely don't love Nick.
I think Cam has a place in history as as sports goes that he busted up a lot of stuff.
So why are we talking about it?
Because right now
Get to it.
it's not sustainable.
What do you mean?
He didn't throw for 100 yards today in the game Sunday. He didn't throw for 100 yards on Sunday.
Is that all on Cam?
Enough of it is on Cam in this environment to where that's not sustainable.
I'm sick of the commentators saying he does not look comfortable in this offense.
But does he?
And what week is this? 100th week?
Yes. But does he though? Does he?
What is looking comfortable in the offense?
I don't know. What looking coming offense to me is like I got a real easy quarterback barometer. Just for me,
Give it to me.
he can pull 300 out of his pocket anytime he get ready.
He need 300-yard receivers to pull 300 out your pocket.
There's other
Who pulls
people-
300 out their pocket that don't have 300-yard type of receivers? I got time.
there's
I ain't
a
going nowhere. I'm at
lot-
home. I got Black Rifle
Okay, let me
coffee,
drink
and
some
I'm
of
at
my
home. I
coffee,
ain't
too.
going nowhere.
Let me-
Who can pull 300 yards out their pocket that don't have 300-yard type of reciprocants? I got time.
I hear what you're saying, but the game ain't gonna allow for him to be sustainable at the production level that he's at.
Well,
he can't pull.
Are you saying because he's
right
black?
now.
Are you saying because he's black? What are you saying? Are you
No,
pulling
I'm
that
just
card?
no. I'm saying no. It's not just that. I'm just saying the
Or
fact
not
that
just that. So is that?
that could be a part of it too.
That's not it.
I didn't say that was it. I'm just saying it's part
Now,
of
when
it.
you play that card, you got to play that card.
No,
right?
I'm not playing the card. You asked the question. The other part of it is the hair. The other part of it is the clothing. It's the other things that go with it. That his off the field game, just like we talked about with Baker Mayfield, at this point is not up to
Standard.
on the field.
There's a saying. I have a series of quotes that they're putting all amongst the locker room, training room, equipment room, weight room, everything at Jackson right now. There's a bunch of my quotes and my thoughts. If your dress code don't match your play, I got a problem.
That's where we are right now.
I'm not with that with Cam.
I-
I'm not gonna say
I-
he's impeccably
What
dressed.
what he's not. Well,
No, he
come on,
is
the tight
impeccable.
shorts. Dog. Come on, dog. You can't wear the body tight.
He had the skinny leg shorts.
Yeah,
they doing
that's
that
what
now.
they
The
call it?
biker shorts with pockets.
With a suit on and a jacket and a tie.
No,
and a vest.
they doing new stuff now, dog. Dog, you
Listen to what you.
you the same.
You
cat
had to
that
describe
had on
leather pants,
leather shorts.
I had neon, every color of the rainbow, and sports coat jackets,
you
pants,
did.
and I did.
So, you can't be critical.
I wasn't playing that way. At least my game was close to my dress. Okay, I don't have a yellow jacket, but my game was a whole lot closer to my dress. I'll say it that way. But more importantly, though, it goes back because see, this is the same. I got the same question I got asked with Tom Brady. Because right now in today's NFL, either you got to be hitting it and doing what they want. You can't be baggage.
You got to be there or on your way.
Yeah.
You got to be there or on your way.
Eli Manning is out of work. Not that he wanted to play, but if Eli wanted to go somewhere, I don't think there was a place for Eli to go if he wanted to play leaving the Giants.
So what you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is at a certain point, with the NFL is going now, and again, this is Tom. It's Tom and Cam. I mean, so how long is 40-something-year-old Tom? Because what Bruce Arians wants to do is drive the ball down the field. Tom can't do that.
They put up a statistic today, a visual of Bruce Arians' quarterbacks in his first year.
Right.
All of them had at least 17 at picks.
Okay.
Brady is way beneath that right now at 9. Does that say something about the quarterbacks or Bruce Arians?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. It says to me about the coach. I'm a Bruce Arians fan.
How you going to put this on Tom then?
No. What I'm saying is the question becomes how much longer can the 45, 46, 42, 40, whatever that is, okay?
Well, he had a young Jameis last year.
Well, and
he
let him go. Because at the end of the day, if he wants to do what he wants to do, he wants to drive the ball 20-some yards down the field at least 30 times, 15 times a game, just to kind of be with the setup and everything. I like his offense.
You cannot drive the ball down the field 20 and 30 yards down the field, and you got a lineman blocking for a 5-yard out.
Well, he's trying to drop back. But
the lineman ain't blocking nobody. Tom is getting hit in the mouth, the ankle. Tom got hit more than Roy did. I mean, Nate. Tom got hit more than Nate.
So Nate got hit. I mean, Roy got hit.
No, Roy didn't get hit a lot.
Well, no. You said the body says ribs. He probably.
Oh no, Tyson did work them ribs a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna take it to the streets today to ask the people about
We need to, because I don't like the way you going at my guys, man.
I'm just keeping it 100. I'm not going at anybody.
But it's your version of 100.
Correct.
But your version of 100 may not be 100. Like when people say, I'm just keeping it real. No, you ain't. That's your perception of real.
Correct.
So the way you perceive real ain't really authentic.
I'm keeping it 45 then.
There you go.
I'm keeping it 45. But if 45% of the people...
Coke 45, what we grew up?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. They don't know. The youngsters don't know
about
that.
They don't know anything about that.
Yeah.
But because the question becomes, this game is really becoming a change at the quarterback position. They're not holding on. That's why I brought Eli into the conversation. If Eli wanted to play.
You brought Eli in the conversation because you ain't just want to be a black thing. That's why you brought Eli in the conversation.
No, I just brought Tom. What about Tom then? Because Tom.
Yeah, but you didn't want to be a black thing because you was just on Cam.
No.
And I was on you by Cam, so you had to bring somebody else in to make sure.
Because the thing is, I'm not restricting my game, my 45. I'm not restricting it just black. I do believe that is an aspect of it. I do believe that the aspect of the whole Cam thing may rub some audiences and some people the wrong way.
But what is the Cam thing?
The whole package.
What's the package?
The clothes, the hair.
Nobody says nothing about the clothes.
That's all they're talking about.
Because you lose it.
Okay.
You only say something about the extracurricular things when you start losing. Nobody say nothing about nothing when you win it.
But they are saying something.
I've seen some people get away with a lot of stuff only because they were winning.
Correct.
And when that thing turned around,
exactly,
it's a wrap.
That's how it works. But see, the thing is, it ain't turned around. He doesn't have double-digit touchdowns on the season.
True.
But he's got double-digit INTs.
All right.
And so that's all I'm saying.
Next subject.
All right, next subject. All right.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, shout out to the folks at Netflix. I don't know if you heard this story or not. Dave Chappelle, and this is about money. Mm-hmm. Okay. Dave Chappelle, the folks at Netflix, Dave asked them to stop broadcasting his show, the Dave Chappelle show from years ago. Mm-hmm. He contractually admitted, he contractually signed to do the deals, but those deals, when he left the show, for whatever reasons he left the show, they still got to use his rights.
They got the rights.
And they broadcasted, and how long ago was it? It's almost been 10 years, close enough. And so the Netflix folks stepped up and finally said, we're not going to air. We're going to pull the Dave Chappelle archive
because it's business.
Well, but that wasn't business. They didn't have to. They could still be making money on that. They didn't have to.
Yeah, but it's business.
The other network, well, no, but it's not business.
How is it not
Well,
business?
let me
And they
rephrase
doing
it.
business with Dave.
Well,
So you doing business with me?
he's doing business with everybody else too.
Yeah, but he's doing real business with them.
Yeah.
Didn't he just sign a massive contract with them?
He did.
And then they have the rights to the other one. So if you don't want to make the business
just
partner
saying.
upset, you're going to do what he actually do.
But why not give them credit? Credit? You say
I
they
ain't
don't
going to give
deserve
them
any
credit. It's business.
They deserve credit.
No, they don't. They doing business.
Okay. All right.
Now, if he didn't have any business with them, and he asked them to pull it, and they pulled it, now that's credit. This is business.
Yeah.
Painted that thing in a whole different way. You thought it was going to go, didn't it?
I did. I'm gonna give him credit anyway.
I ain't getting him nothing. I ain't getting him nothing.
Dion, women out there need to really consider doing their man a favor for the holidays. And I guess women could do it too. I want to tell you about our friends at Manscaped.com. They have created, because like I said, there's just nothing worse than, just to be honest with hair coming out of the nose or, hair coming out of the ears. It's just awful. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. Our friends at Manscaped.com, that, by the way, that's Manscaped, Manscaped.com, have an incredible offer for you. Put in the offer code PRIME, P-R-I-M-E. We'll give you 20% off. But more importantly, whether it be the nose trimmers, those are always fantastic. But they got the 3.0 trimmer kit. Man, this thing is nice. It's a nice little bag, first of all. It's got all this nice accoutrement in it because it's so fancy. You got to use words like that. But the whole deal is that what it'll allow you to do is trim down below because, guys, let's face it, man. It's a new day and it's a new era, and having that stuff all over the place and not being Natalie tired, some people like the roughneck look, but a lot of people do not. So we want you, and I mentioned because it is the holiday season, and the gift of giving, and ladies, you know how to do it when it comes to the gift of giving. You just kind of put that new toothbrush right there so everybody can see it. You put those new shorts there so everybody can see it, and you burn the other shorts. This is the same thing here. Help your man out. Get the kit. Log on to manscaped.com. Put in the offer code PRIME and change your man's life. That's manscaped.com. Let's talk about the NFL. And Sunday we watched the Denver Broncos trot out quarterback who, all three of their quarterbacks down. Down with COVID.
Okay.
And they put a young man out there
that originally played quarterback in college. They moved him to receiver.
Because that's where he belonged, as based on
True.
I think he threw in the first half. So I think
it's a great day for DBs.
I think they found a great position.
Great day for
Was
defensive
there anybody
backs.
that you just love to?
Yeah, I don't want to call their name because they got kids. Okay, and I'm not like that.
But you weren't worried about Nate Robinson's kids, I see.
I was worried about his kids. That's why I say it was a bad move. Because it's hard for you to look at your daddy that way. Do you know what those kids going to have to go through at school? You get push them in the head. Go get your daddy. See the stuff like that, man. You don't. That ain't right, man. That ain't right. That's not right, man. Nate a good dude, and it took a lot of courage to get up in there. I just wonder, and this is not a joke. Mm-hmm. This is all seriousness. When did it get real for him? Like, when did it? You know how you jump into something. It could be business. It could be a relationship. It could be something. But then it gets real. Like, at what point was it after the first lick? Or when he got in the ring and when they tapped gloves? Like, I wish two boxers would honestly say what they were really thinking in the middle of the ring when the referee was reading off the rules to him and they asked him to touch gloves. Tell me what you really was thinking. I want to know what his real thoughts were at that point.
I think he thought he could win. You don't think he thought he could win? You think he jumped in the ring thinking he was going to get beat down?
No,
really?
no, I didn't.
Yeah.
But it was a point in the fight, even before he got hit, that he probably said, I shouldn't have did this. Don't see you laughing. I'm being dead serious, man. That's enough for Nate, man. I got a lot of respect for Nate. I got love for Nate. That's hard to come back from, man.
But I guess this really kind of segues into, and actually, I kind of prefer you not even talk on this subject.
Okay, I won't.
Because can you turn his mic off? Because I want.
Yeah, I'll turn it down.
You know, because
turn it away from
COVID, and the reason the setup of it is this. You know, for those who don't know, Dion and I both went to Florida State University. Okay, that's a school in Tallahassee.
I'm going to turn my mic way away from you right now.
Push that away from him. And Florida State just punked out of a second game. They punked out the week before with Clemson. Yeah, this is my alma mater I'm talking about. I get a little choked up talking about my alma mater. They punked out the week before and said it was COVID. Now, it's funny. I believe you were talking to a coach, unrelated to this subject, but he just anecdotally mentioned that one game he played in the SEC, they had 54 guys on the roster. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, are there 85 scholarships at D1 or something like that? What is that number down at the?
You told me not to say that. You told me not to say that.
Well, I'm not, but that you can say.
No, you told me.
How many scholarships?
I'm going to stay out of this because
how many scholarships?
just talking to you, they're going to think I got something
that's right.
to do with it.
That's right.
But
But you could tell me how many scholarships. Could you text it to me?
No.
85. Could you give me a pinky or something? 86? 84.
I'm not in it.
Am I close?
I'm not in it.
54. This team in the SEC played with 54 players in a game, and the coach didn't even flinch. They didn't win the game. But they didn't even flinch. And I believe the dude doubled down on, get a close-up on him. I believe the dude doubled down on the fact that just out of embarrassment from the week before, he doubled down and said, well, we can't play this week. And the problem I got with that is, so both these teams paid money. Clemson flew its team down. Whoever they were supposed to play this week, was it Virginia, whoever that was?
I'm only concerned about Jackson State.
Okay. Whoever that was, they flew in, and he doubled down on it. The other problem is that how are we now at Florida State supposed to compete with all the other teams that are out there? Because every coach in the country is going to say, boy, y'all got something interesting on your coaching staff. So in 6 years, we have gone from winning a national championship with Jameis Winston, who's on the bench too now. I mean, it's just bad.
Why you bring Jameis in this, though?
Because I was at the
Jameis
game.
ain't got nothing to do with this, though.
He does, because we were at our pinnacle of sorts for this era where they won the national championship in the Rose Bowl. That's championship. And it's gone down, down, down.
You mean the game where they say they ain't had no room for me on the sideline? But we ain't gonna talk about that.
What?
You were involved in this.
I was at the game.
I know.
So how the heck
Didn't I call you? And it was word that I was going to come to the game. Yes.
No, I didn't know about that.
Because we both were employed by
Right,
the NFL
from
Network,
Network,
and I was
right.
just going to stay
See,
over.
I missed that piece.
I was
of
going to
it.
stay over and attend the
I
game.
missed that piece.
And
of it.
all of a sudden, nobody had no tickets. Wow. For Old Prime.
Old Prime. So anyway, here we have a Florida State team that is nothing.
You don't say, no, I can't let you do that. Don't say, I can't. We went too far. No.
Here we have
we went
a
to-
Florida State football team. Now, we're basketballs. It's bad because I got to call him to be in a basketball
This show
school.
is called 64th and Jamie.
Yes.
It ain't 21st Brian no more. You're not finna put me out there with you like that.
Here we have Florida State University no longer has a football program because they got the wrong people at the top.
We're going to cut this umbilical cord right now.
Nobody at the top.
That little motorcycle that I sit on the other side. And
Nobody at the
I'm gonna
top.
pull my screw and just.
Usually I ride in the trike with you, and I'm sitting over there, but I'm driving this mofo now.
Next subject, please.
All right. Prime, the world of soccer lost a great player.
Maradona?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, man.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about soccer, but coming up, Maradona was that dude.
He was that dude. Him and Pele. Or Pele first and then
oh,
him.
my God.
Yeah.
Diego Maradona,
Yeah.
right? Let me tell you something, man.
Yes.
I know he had problems, off the field as well, but he was that dude.
He was.
He was that dude. Like, we lost a great one.
And it begs this question because, again, the point being not going into that part of his life as much as it is just like with boxing. You know, where you're a coach, you've coached at the high school level for a long period of time.
Right.
Where is soccer today?
Soccer is right where baseball is to me. Okay. Soccer is right where volleyball is to me. Soccer is a sport that it's at the point where if you're not affluent, you can't play. Mm-hmm. What do you mean by that, Brian?
What do you mean by that? Because it's just a soccer ball.
No, it's not true. When I was a shorty, we played Little League Baseball. I think registration was $50 or $100 back then, maybe $200 now. That's cool for regular Little League recreational baseball. But once you progress and you really get suffice at this sport, to play baseball on a select team costs you at least $2,500. So we're priced out. Did you?
No, it's my growling.
No,
that's my
there was no growl.
I promise you. I promise you.
It was an aggressive growl.
It was just whatever we had, that mac and cheese.
If that was a growl.
That was a growl.
No,
my stomach
you
growling,
get ready.
man. Hey, at lunch we had.
You get ready to rumble. If that was a growl, hey dog, if that was a growl, it's a Uzi in there getting ready to shoot. Dog, that seems like you got a banana clip in that thing getting ready to.
Voila!
My God! Wow! It's gonna be on about.
Where is soccer?
You got about a 15-minute shot clock, dog. If that was a growl.
We got to go to break there. We do that.
Soccer, man, is amongst the same. You got to be really affluent to play this game.
From the fees, you're saying?
Yes.
Because before, let's go back to what we talked about before. So with baseball, makes sense. Glove, bat.
No.
And then, I got to. No, but it ended up getting no. But glove, bat, ball, and then the premium league or whatever you call it.
Select baseball.
So yeah, I got that.
At least $2,500.
Right. So with soccer, we got the ball. And we got the ball. So where does all of that
when
cost?
Have you seen a bad-looking soccer field? I've never seen a bad-looking soccer field. Usually soccer fields are really nice. Yeah. And the only thing they have really is the net. Right. You got a little pair of shorts on, a little shirt.
Grass is always tight. Field is always tight.
It's the fee. You got certain sports that you're not only compensating the game, but you're compensating the coach. Mm-hmm. Except for the ones that we do. Right. You just play football. I don't care where you're at. What country, well, not country, what city you in. Football is only going to be a couple $100 at the most to participate. Yeah. Okay? Unless you're responsible for your helmet and all of that. Right. But when you talk about volleyball for girls, you talking about baseball, and you talking about soccer, they price us out. They price us out. When I say us, I'm not just talking about African Americans. I'm talking about people of ethnicity. Right. They're priced out.
So it's an economic situation.
It's an economic situation.
White, black, purple, or green.
Yes.
I got a bird now.
Yeah.
Boy, he's right.
Both ends, huh?
Both ends. Tell me, man, it was the Thanksgiving leftovers.
You're going to have to add water. Boy, that thing is ready.
Just add water.
You got to add water.
When we come back, I'm going to ask you this question before we go to break. Last question before we go to break. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to get your Hall of Fame at 11.
Because somebody's going to be mad. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. I give you a couple of them, but I'm not giving you.
Give me some names because what it is I'm more interested in the position that you feel are critical positions for teams to be successful when you look at putting a team together.
D-line, O-line, quarterback.
Yeah. Defensive back. We're going to talk about that in a minute because I do want to hear who you put in this. But I do have this one question. Is the best quarterback in Florida history not named Tebow? Is that where we're heading?
The best quarterback in
Florida, University of Florida history not named. In other words, Kyle Trask.
You can't be named the best unless you win it all.
Okay, no. Well, no, you can win a Heisman.
No.
Okay, I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just saying. So go ahead.
You got to win it all.
So you got to win it all.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's just like who won
So you can be the best quarterback.
Which one of the Florida State guys? Was it Winky? Who won a Heisman?
Winky won the Heisman and Charlie Ward.
So is he the best quarterback in Florida history?
No.
James did too.
James won also. Yeah. Okay. We have 3 Heisman Trophy winners. Yeah.
Yeah, but then when you think about the best, you go back to winning. You don't go back to Heisman.
Do you? I don't know.
Yeah,
And
you go
we are
back
so
to
we
winning.
are so fantasy now because again, it's about the numbers.
I ain't fantasy.
Yeah.
When you played the game, you ain't about the fantasy.
Right.
Yeah, you about the fantasy when you ain't played the
Well,
game.
no, but if the whole team ain't there's been a lot of guys who won, and you don't have to win it all. I would hope not to be the best.
Yeah, but you got to win. How can you be the
Well,
best and you ain't won nothing?
Florida, Florida's
How
winning.
can you be the best and you don't promote your team to win? That's kind of hard. Now, I can see if you're a bad team and you're a dog, but you get that bad team that's really a 5-5 team.
I don't even know if he's that. I'm just curious as to what I've seen from him as a player, but the numbers are lining up.
I don't like to really talk about college players because I'm a college
Well,
coach.
I understand that.
But I like the kid.
You do like the kid.
I like the kid. The kid is a ball.
Well, because the other part of that is that his game, in some level, will translate for sure better than that of Tim.
Was it the phone?
That was the phone this time.
Okay, because
it was just
same
a loud
type of grumble.
No, it was my stomach was louder.
You know, I don't know if that was a growl or a grort.
I would have let you know about the drop.
Was it a
one.
grort?
Is that a combo platter? Growling apart. When we return, Prime's 11. You're watching 21st and Prime.
Always in the game, never ever on the sideline.
Dion, all I can say, I know you don't drink, but cheers, man. This Black Rifle coffee
I drank that.
is absolutely fantastic. I want to tell you about our friends at Black Rifle Coffee. By the way, we have a special offer for you as well that we're going to talk about in just a minute. But, Black Rifle Coffee, it was founded in 2014 by Evan Hafer and Matt Best. And all I can do is salute these guys, and what we can do is salute these guys for the things that they're doing. But we can also salute them for a great cup of coffee as well. Black Rifle Coffee has donated over 45,000 pounds of coffee and over 1 million cups of coffee to soldiers, and first responders all over the globe. And especially in this time, in these pandemic times, what they've been able to do and being able to find a way to do that and help people has been absolutely amazing. Let me give you this website. BlackRifleCoffee.com. That's BlackRifleCoffee.com. Use the offer code PRIMETIME.
There you go.
PRIMETIME.
20%, eh?
That's exactly right. You get 20% off. That's BlackRifle.com. And the thing about it, when you start, one of the clubs that we got to look into, because we're real busy, they've got the coffee club. And so if you log on to BlackRifle.com, you can join the coffee club, and they'll give you gear for 20% off as well for your first month fee there at the coffee club. So we want you to log on to blackriflecoffee.com and get your coffee on.
Barstool Sports, baby.
Welcome back, 21st and Prime. And Dion, put you on the spot here, man. I know you got a lot of friends. You got friends with red jackets and yellow jackets.
Yep.
That's wow.
Gold jackets, really.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Gold jackets. Do they call that gold? Or
They call it gold.
It's gold. It's gold. Okay. Did you ever get yours fitted right? You had, that's right. You had. Anyway, the concept, you're building a team. You've built teams, and you have a very unique philosophy, in my opinion, of what is central. And other coaches may too, but curious to find out players that you feel are essential to your football team or a great team.
Everything down the middle. Everything down the middle.
So the center?
So the center, the quarterback.
Okay.
The middle linebacker, the safety.
And the running back.
No.
He's in the middle.
No,
we split backs now.
No, I can
You
find
can find your running back on the
I
street.
can find somebody to get it done. But those four things are essential because the safety is the quarterback of the secondary.
Right.
The linebacker is the quarterback of the defense.
Right.
The center
Is the quarterback
calls
of the
everything and the
yes.
quarterback is the quarterback.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
What are the other positions? And so I won't even go into the hall of the GOAT is the GOAT. I know I could pick the quarterback.
You
for
need left tackle.
Yeah.
You know that. You need one guy wide. You need two corners.
If you had a gold jacket partner to pick up out of there, who would you pick?
I wouldn't. I can't play like that, man. I got too many dogs that are dogs that if I say
Anthony Munoz.
Yeah, but I'm not really into the line like that. Mm-hmm. I like him. I know him. I've met them all. But it's God, it's been some tremendous linemen. you know, when I think about guys from the outside, I would.
How do you choose between Ray and Singletary in the middle among? I'm sure you might have other guys.
No, Ray is going to be in there.
So Ray would be that. So Ray would be that guy in the
based
middle.
On,
I know Ed's back there somewhere.
Ed Reed's back there. But based on understanding of not only my era and another era, seeing Ray and Dick Buckers is just somebody gonna get hurt. Somebody gonna get hurt. But you know, when you think about corners, you could go so many ways, man. You know, Night Train was before my time. Mel Blount, you know, you grew up on him. Like that's a dog. I don't understand honestly how Mel Blount played. He's huge. Yeah.
I'm not talking about big. I'm talking about like
6'4".
Yeah, like
and I mean
huge, like real foe, not
6'4".
6'4". Yeah.
He foe for
I have always, of all the people that you get phenom, I've never understood him playing corner.
And it hadn't been since. Like if you're 6'4", you're not playing no corner, not in that league, not in that game.
I mean, and the kid in San Francisco and Seattle, Sherman. I mean, they're taller guys. The guy Browner,
6'2", not 4.
Yeah, you know. But I mean, but he's 6'4", built like you say, filled out.
True.
And I don't understand how he could run.
Great guy.
Yes,
God,
wonderful man.
Guy.
Wonderful man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm going to have to take an LT on the end. Give me LT.
And if you ain't picking Reggie, you know we got
Reggie grown man.
The grown man.
Yep.
Reggie is my grown man of grown.
Bruce wasn't no joke.
Yes. Yes.
You could go on and on, man. With shoot.
But running back, that is interesting. Well,
see, there's so many of them. How can you pick?
Double dues, 20 at Detroit, Walter at Jackson State, Dickerson.
Yeah, I mean, how can you? How? What can you do? It's too many. Marshall.
But you don't need that.
Marshall.
Position. But you don't need that position because there's so many.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too many. I don't even want to get caught up in that mess. Even at receiver. Let's start with Jerry.
We could end it.
Okay, let's start with Jerry. No, you can't end it unless it's a Jerry last name Moss. Jerry Moss.
Well, here's what I would say, and this is one thing I tell people all the time about Jerry, and that's why I always say, and it's so funny, when we've been together since '85, and how I feel about you. But Jerry's numbers are so gaudy.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's got to be the impact that you had because it's touches.
True.
And here you got a guy that's got 206 plus touchdowns.
Let me tell you why. The consistency of the coaches in his era and his tenure at San Francisco. Not only that, the main consistency that he had was quarterbacks. He had 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks, man.
Yeah.
2 Hall of Fame. Most folks don't get a half of one. Like Randy did Randy with a plethora. Mm-hmm. And the 1 year you gave Randy Tom, what happened? Tom put up 50. Mm. Like, come on, man. That's a grown man. And Jerry, that's not taking away from Jerry. Jerry was a grown man. Yeah. But Jerry made me roll over at night before the game. The night before the game, he made me roll over.
Had a little agita.
I had to think about that.
Just think about that a little bit. Okay, what they're gonna do.
Yeah. And the guys that can score from anywhere. And Randy was another guy that can score from anywhere on the field.
Is there a guy? We're going a little left the field here on this, and we're going to talk about Georgia Boot in just a second. Are there a few guys that you would have kind of loved to play with? I know you played with Jerry, and you played between the Cowboys and the 49ers. Yeah, you played. You've.
I think God gave me what I wanted.
He gave you.
I played with 5 teams.
I don't know if it was I wish I could have played with Night Train. I don't know if there was somebody in an era. Not him. I'm just saying in general.
I wish I could have played right now.
Well,
so I could have been part owner and player at the same time.
At the same time.
The way they paying. I would want some of the team.
Let's talk about our friends at Georgia Boot. They've been around for over 80 years. And one of the things that I love about the boots is that thought has gone and innovation has gone into quality is in the product. Talk about the leather and just.
I love it. The quality boot, I don't just talk it, I walk it. No pun intended, but I really do around the property when I'm fishing, when I'm doing the grounds, when I'm going to dinner, anything. Quality boot, my man.
We want you to log on to georgiaboot.com. Put in the offer code PRIME. Get yourself 21. That's the number.
21%.
21. That's the number I think he used to wear. I'm not sure exactly what number that was, but 21% discount. And the thing that you know, when you start talking about the versatility, the breadth of the products that they offer, you know, ranging from, you know, just basic, you know, waterproof boots to wedges, loggers, you know, steel toe, soft toe, square toe, back guard. I mean, you name it, they just have a wide array. And for me, again, it's the fashion. You know, the boot is it's kind of been thrown away, and what they've done is they bought fashion back. So we want you to log on to georgiaboot.com / and put in the offer code PRIME and get yourself 21%.
Yeah, this for prime time.
Jay, we happen to be joined. We're going to throw a little impromptu. Be joined by my daughter. She came over to kick it with Daddy today. And people they don't understand how close my kids and I are. Aren't you tell me, is there anything that people don't know about your dad?
Oh, gosh.
Is there anything people don't know about your dad that they need to know? Go ahead and say it. I know what you're saying. I know why you put your
What do
head
you
down.
think I'm thinking?
Okay, we'll say it together. One word, and we'll say it on 3. One, two, cheap.
No,
What was you gonna say?
I mean, if I could just do a list.
Go ahead. What do you
Cheap is number 1.
Okay. What do you mean by cheap, though?
Daddy.
Because when people see me and I'm fly, they say, well, how is he cheap when he always fly?
Because you get it for free.
That's not necessarily true. Go ahead. What's number 2?
Boring.
Okay, what do you mean by boring? I'm prime. What you mean? How am I boring?
You don't like to take us nowhere.
What you mean? You been everywhere you want to go.
Yeah, but not with you. You don't like to do nothing but fish and watch TV.
Where do you want to go that we haven't been?
We can do like family vacations.
Mm-mm.
You don't like to travel.
No, family don't get along for more than 2 days.
No,
It's good. It's cute for the first 2 days.
No nice restaurants. It's Waffle House,
No, we got a nice steakhouse right out here.
Golden Corral.
You ain't never here.
That's our family restaurant.
That's the family restaurant.
No. Now it's Subway.
Subway. Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Waffle House. Be careful. Put your mouth on Waffle House.
I like Waffle
God,
House,
like ugly.
but that's what I'm saying. That's where you take us as
I
a
go
family.
to the steakhouse every week on Thursdays. It's beautiful when I hear.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
We've had it once.
I got a question for you. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so you saw the fight the other night.
Mm-hmm.
What would you have said if your dad was out there and he got knocked out? How would you have handled that situation?
Like in the media or off the media?
Off
100.
100. Yeah, 100
I
to
would have
daddy.
just came to my daddy. I was like, Daddy, now why? Why you do that for us? You just set us back. Set us back a little bit.
Would
Now-
you feel pressure because now he done ruined the Sanders name?
Yeah, I would have. I'd be like, y'all thought it was gonna be me, but
True. You've been
It's
close.
you.
You've been close. You've been close now.
but it was you.
Yeah, because we're going to take it to the street to find out from people exactly how they felt about it, because I think your dad is completely wrong. He thinks they were doing it for some altruistic. Them dudes was doing that thing for the money.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
I mean, I want to know what I did too, because I just don't think that's enough money for Nate to be doing that.
You don't
Well,
know what
Nate
got
wasn't
paid.
good. Yeah, no,
Y'all
he
don't know
would
what
know.
Nate got
Yeah,
paid.
no, that.
Y'all
Well,
don't
Nate,
stay
that's a
in their
different
bank
story.
account. Y'all don't know what Nate got paid.
No.
But what you're trying to say is nothing would equate to what happened.
Yeah, to what happened. I don't
Yeah,
think
but
anything
Nate
would.
didn't know that was going to happen. We didn't know that was going to happen. Y'all ain't gonna do that. That's not right.
You brought it up. So you brought it up.
See, when we take it to the streets,
Yes.
we go live, and you've seen us do it on program, and people give us their true opinion. But when I click on, they got to be ready to shoot their shot and be able
And
to
if
talk.
they don't,
They don't. I click them off
You
because
shoot
you know
'em.
I don't have no what.
he knocked him out just like Nate got knocked out.
What I don't
He
have.
knocked him right out.
Patience.
I'm not no patient.
That's another one.
I was patient with you. I've been really patient.
Yeah. But
Hey, when I coached your teams, I was patient.
Yeah.
Whenever I coached your teams,
you was patient.
you,
But
you had one of your best softball games.
everybody
when-
else
when I came
gets the
and pitched
best patience
for
out
your
of you.
team. Say that again?
Yes, I said every other one beneath me gets the most patience I
You
get.
broke me in. You broke me in. She's saying all her siblings. Because she broke me
Gets
in.
the best version of him.
So you trained him for your
Yep.
brothers to be able and your sister to be able to handle. So,
But see,
so
I sat down and told her all the stuff she done when she was a kid. I'm not one of them fathers trying to play. I looked the other way. I went to one of her little recitals or whatever when she was young. She showed out. And everybody look around, whose kid is that? Yeah, it's mine. It's mine. You know.
And I never went back.
Never went back.
Never did ballet no more.
She never did ballet again. It was over. I'm not gonna go back again and see that. Showed out. Showed her natural, dog. Natural. It was bad.
that bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
You sure never did. You never returned again.
Yep.
I used to go to all the games. Be right there. Come on, baby. Yeah, she's getting mad. Say I was too loud.
Oh, my son, yeah, Jamie.
I was too loud. What?
It wouldn't be that. I would score. Be like, well, you should have went this way. You should have did this. I just scored. And he always had something to say.
I want you to be the best.
Did you feel pressure?
I did.
Because your dad was who your dad
I did.
was?
No, she felt pressure because she really didn't want to play.
I play
Which
for
is-
I play for fun.
No,
Who's
It
talking?
ain't-
Excuse me,
it ain't no
I'm sorry.
fun of
Excuse me,
playing.
ma'am, excuse me one second.
You know what my rule is?
Excuse me, we talking. You brought it in. Let's talk.
I'm gonna give you my rule.
Thank you. After you were saying, I'm sorry. But
I just play for fun with my friends, but it ain't no sports for fun. It ain't no fun.
No. So
You know how we built all this? It wasn't fun. It wasn't
But now it's funny because now when I play games, I be like, it's not fun losing. So
That's right.
the competitive.
I'm very competitive
the
now.
competitive
But I
did
told
come.
her.
oh yes,
It-
now
yeah.
now it's
My
there.
rule
So
was
he was right.
Yes.
if
Okay.
they take down the scoreboard, we can play for fun. But as long as there's a scoreboard or somebody keep a score, we ain't playing for fun. We gotta win. And she didn't comprehend that at that time in her life.
But now it's there though.
How has your dad changed as a sports dad over time?
Oh, I don't think he changed.
So he has no. I'm just asking. So that's the answer. Yes. So he
We go at it hard.
Oh yeah, no, he hasn't
always
changed.
not. He ain't softened up. No.
Oh no, none of that.
No.
We're gonna perfect the craft. Yeah. Before we present it to others, we're gonna perfect the craft in the backyard and in the yard. And there's a point in time where she just wanted to shut it down. She didn't want to play no more. And she just shut the thing down.
Because she wanted to play for fun.
No, it wasn't just that.
Okay.
She wanted to really be great, but she wasn't willing to put the work in to
For that,
be great.
right.
So that kind of veered her off.
I mean that's true, and now it's different. But you know, everything happens for a reason. So
Now she gets it. Years
yes,
later.
I do get it now.
Get Daddy
but
right here, she just get, but you know.
Don't do that.
But that's it. Anything else you want to add?
Nope.
You sure?
When
that's
we
it.
come back, we're going to take it to the streets. You listen to 21st and Prime.
Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Guys, this is the subject at hand. Most of y'all, if you hadn't, you've watched the fight. You've heard about the fight that transpired last night. Okay. We're not on the same page, Jamie and I. Jamie believed that it was all about money. I'm not even in this group.
Yeah.
Jamie believed that it was all about money, and I'm not of that thought process. I think they did it for a bigger picture than that, especially Tyson and Roy.
Picture of water. That's the only people we're talking about. The other dudes don't matter.
They do matter. Because what we remember from last night wasn't really Tyson and Roy. That's not what we really recant. And let me start off by saying I got a lot of love, a lot of respect, a lot of admiration, a lot of appreciation, and I support
It
Nate
ain't up there, though.
100%.
It ain't up there.
I really do.
It ain't up there. Whatever you're
And
looking for, it ain't up
he
there.
took a heck of a chance. It didn't work out right. Y'all done took some chances. Ain't work out right.
Oh, boy.
But his was in front of America.
He was in front of the world.
In front of the world.
Everybody
and
saw it.
y'all ain't right with all the memes, with all the stuff. But it comes along with the territory. Okay. I want to know.
You tell them they ain't right.
They ain't right. Because you know, the social media undefeated. Everybody had, I mean, I seen some funny stuff, but it wasn't right. So what I'm saying is, we getting ready to come to you. When I click on to you, I want to know your thought process. You do not have 5 minutes for a soliloquy. Okay, I need you to get your shot off in 30 seconds. Tell
Question
me,
being what?
how
what
did you feel? What did you think of the fight last night? Jamie thinks it was all about $1.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
You're saying that Nate did what? It was a mess. How would you handle that with your kids is one of the things that I'm
I
curious.
wouldn't want to handle that, man. I know my kids, especially Shiloh. Shiloh would have roasted me forever. My kids wouldn't look at me the same. That's not fair to Nate, but my kids would not. Shiloh would not look at me the same.
Well, I think-
Shador would say, he would play it off. Bucky would laugh, but play it off. DeAndre would come right at the throat and say, Daddy, you know, you put us out there bad. Bossy would have roasted me. That's what my kids, that's how they would have gotten down. It's some things in life is hard to come back from. Nate is going to come back from this, but y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right. So
Why are you blaming the people?
let's go to the streets. I'm ready to come to you. Be ready. I need it quick. What do you think about the fight? And could you come back with your kids?
And one of the other things is, what do you think about, I guess I'm gonna call it exhibition boxing.
There wasn't no exhibition.
That wasn't an exhibition.
There wasn't no exhibition. It was a fight.
There's no champs. It was
There's
an
no such
exhibition
thing.
fight.
There's no such thing as an exhibition.
That's
You
what
got
they
two
called
gloves on the mouthpiece and you trying to fight.
They called it a fight.
What's going on, Balls? How you doing?
What's up, man?
What do you think about the fight last night?
That fight was all about boxing, getting back on the map, and getting back on the page with MMA. And I thought it was a good fight between Tyson and Roy. Nate was just a setup. Just it's all social media.
No, Nate ain't do that for social media.
Well, Paul did. And
Paul
boxing,
did, but
boxing
Nate
needed
didn't
it.
do that for social media.
Boxing needed it.
Exactly. Boxing needs.
You know, that ain't what you said. You said it was
I
all
said-
about money.
it was
you
all
said
about
it was all
money.
about money. It was not
It
all
is.
about money.
Do you think that they did that out of the kindness of their heart?
No.
Exactly.
Well,
Who does something out of the kindness of their heart?
I'm
There ain't
sorry.
too many people left in America that does stuff out of the kindness of their heart.
Tyson got $10 million.
Okay.
How much did Roy get? Do you know how much Roy got? I should have looked that up.
I think he got 5.
Yeah, exactly. That's my money.
What Nate got.
I heard 600.
Yeah,
but that's
no,
not
he is
true.
wrong.
You got to stop.
He got,
What Nate, that's a setup.
he got knocked
What did
out.
Nate get?
I heard 600, but that could be wrong.
Okay, what did Paul get?
He got a ton of likes on his
No, he got more than that. He got more than that. He had to get money too.
and
He had
Snoop
more-
Dogg
he got
got
more than
Snoop got a ton.
that. Somebody said 4 million. Somebody said 4 million.
Probably 4 million.
Was it, do you think, was it worth it at the end of the day? Was it worth it for Nate?
No, not at all. He had nothing to win. He had nothing to gain out of that.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you, my man. God bless you.
Why does
Go
Nate-
Chiefs.
Nate is
Go
like-
Chiefs.
I'm
That's a good
surprised
dude.
that
That's a
Nate
good
is the
dude.
thing that's bothering. That's good, dude. Thanks for coming in on that.
He dude said knocked out. I said, what did Nate get? Dude said knocked out. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to
did
stop,
get
man.
knocked out.
Y'all got to stop.
He did.
Somebody said he has a fight again. I'm coming to you. I'm coming, whoever that is, I'm coming to you. Answer the darn thing. Get your lace front right. Get your cut right. Put a hat on, something.
Man,
Turn the lights up.
Nate,
Okay.
Nate has to prompt. You're a legend, bro. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Why
it.
would you say Nate has a fight again?
He got to fight again. He got to recoup. He got to recoup, dog.
How can you recoup that?
He got to do something. He got
No,
to
dog.
Dog,
Dog, you know what, man? Me and my homeboys used to say this at Florida State. There's a lick out there, and there's a dude out there that would hit you so hard that you just got to walk away.
Play again.
You got to walk away, dog. Some things in life you got to learn to walk away from. You got to walk away.
So he got to walk away.
You got to
He
walk
got
away,
to
dog.
do it, man. He got you now, though.
You can't take that chance again.
It's
So
gonna be a
could you
rematch.
come
And guess
back?
what? We all go watch it too. As bad as that was, we all go watch it.
Okay, if that happened to you, how would you got any kids?
On the way, and I don't want my son to see me get knocked out like that.
Okay.
You a big man. You definitely don't
I'm
want to
just
see
saying,
that.
like,
I'm just
do you
being
think
honest,
your
dog.
kids do you think your kids, because Nate's a good dude, his kids gonna respect him.
But you think your kids can respect you the same? Your kids already feel like they can talk about you. They can talk junk about you, as you would say. They can talk about you.
Right.
So I mean, Nate seem really cool with his kids too.
So what you think gonna happen at school? Like, you think his kids gonna have to fight now because they're gonna say,
they probably gonna be talking about him with the kids.
He gonna have to teach the kids how to fight now.
Nate gonna be the best soccer dad and Little League basketball dad. And Little League.
Yeah, but I don't want to get to the point where somebody try you at a soccer game. I don't want it to get to that point where somebody try you at a little soccer game.
Every game Nate go to gonna be like a Will Ferrell movie now. He just gonna be going off on people. What y'all?
You know who's the happiest person today? And appreciate you, bro. You know who the happiest person is?
Who?
Michael Jordan.
What? The meme?
Yeah. He replaced.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. We're gonna take another call. God bless you, my brother.
Tell me
I wish you best with your baby on the way too.
Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good brother.
Yes.
Good brother.
Yeah.
Good brother. Coach Nick. I know Coach Nick. Coach Nick, good brother. Coach Nick, good brother from the University of Georgia. Coach Nick, what's up, boss man?
Coach Prime, how you doing, baby?
What's up, man? Tell me, you watch the fight, man?
I watched it, Coach, on the way back from South Carolina.
Why you had to say that? You didn't have to say on my way back from South Carolina. You didn't have to say that, dog. I should hang up on you, Nick, right? I should hang up on you. You didn't have to say that because you know y'all beat my son Nim to death yesterday.
More them.
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, you watched the fight on the way back to South Carolina. What you think about the fight?
Coach, it was bad for the culture.
What you mean?
It was just, Coach, he put him to sleep, Coach.
Well, that's the risk you take when you get in there. Like, this is a different game. This ain't basketball. It's the risk you take. See, I don't know if I would have.
He was talking too much trash, Coach.
He had to hype up the fight. I don't know if I would have taken that risk because what was the upside? What was the gain in that? Like, what was the best case scenario?
It wasn't. You jumped in there with a athletic Anglo-Saxon that put you to sleep in front of the whole world. Jeez, he got to fight again, Coach. You got to fight again. I can't watch.
No.
You keep telling people
I would not advise that.
Why you keep telling the people no? The people have spoken.
No, first of all, y'all need to find out his fighting coaches. They need to fight again. That's who need to fight. The coaches.
That's who I blame.
Need to be the ones to fight again, dog. No, I cannot advise Nate to do that.
He wasn't doing no. That boy came to fight, Coach Paul. Oh, he came.
Yeah, but honestly, take all jokes aside. Did Paul display some real technique though?
Somewhat, Coach. At times, he displayed some good boxing technique, especially when he knocked him out. He
ain't right. Nick, you gotta stop, man. Nick, stop, man. Hey, Nick, I'm gone. I love you. Keep on doing your thing at University of Georgia. I'm gone. I can't do that. I can't do that with Coach.
How you gonna keep telling the people?
I can't do that with Coach.
How can you keep telling the people?
Keep pulling the thing that way.
I'm trying to get it to you. How are you keep telling the people when people saying they want them to fight again?
You can't do that.
Why?
You can't do that. That's not right.
Why are they saying? But why are they saying it? Because you got to.
Because they want him to redeem himself.
Right. And you're saying there ain't no redeem at all.
I wouldn't do it.
Tell us. So you're saying with your story, sometimes you just gotta let some stuff.
We gotta walk away.
Just walk away. Now there's a lesson there. Now we got some interruption here. Some feed. There we go.
Come on, dog. We need to see your face.
What's up, bro?
What's going on? Talk to. We can't see you at all. We can a little bit better now. Where you at? In the basement?
No, I'm outside my complex right now.
Okay. It must be some brick around the complex because we can't see nothing.
You can't see nothing in your face, but he might be. That might be Nate. Is that Nate?
Dog, you gotta stop, man. Okay, dog. Talk to us about the fight. We can hear you at least.
Hey, look, Nate shouldn't have took that fight, but that's what happened when you get up in that social media world and you looking for likes. Nate, I was just fine with Nate being a dunk contest champion. I was fine with Nate doing that. Nate had an all right, decent career in the NBA, but that's what happened when you're looking for them likes. But people fail to forget, Jake Paul, he actually loves to box.
Right.
So he wasn't just doing it for nothing. And he wasn't doing it for no money because anybody know about YouTube, YouTube money is different. So he wasn't doing it for the money.
Right.
But he baked Nate up into that. He put Nate up into that ring. He put Nate up into that ring, and he got the best of him. But Nate was out there in that social media world. Nate was selling that merch. Nate was looking for them likes. I think Nate had a TV show like on MT Cribs or something. Yeah. And Nate got sucked into that world. And man, he put him to sleep. But what I do know is Nate was coaching his son's basketball team, and that's over with.
Ooh. Why do you say that, dog?
There's no way in this new age, like, and I think his son might be around 12, 13, I think something like that. But the way these new kids are, to protect your child, just back off, drop them off in front of the school, and just drop the hell off.
Dog, but as a people, we could be forgiving. We could be a little forgiving. So you saying that if he coaching the basketball game, the opponent fans gonna be on Nate, and he gonna have to fight again. That's what you saying?
Nate would be a fool to fight again. Don't listen to these people. There is no fighting again. It wasn't no fight the first time.
What, on the real.
But it's also because Nate been small his whole life. Nate been hearing what I can't do my whole life. Try football. He was decent at football in high school. Tried basketball. It was all right, but he was more of a high dunker. So he been hearing what I can't do. Oh, y'all telling me again what I can't do. But this a whole nother playing field, Nate.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother playing field.
This brother
and I don't think Nate was in shape. I don't think Nate was in shape anyway to handle that fight. Nate ain't played basketball in 4 or 5 years now.
I like what you're saying, dog.
I like what you're saying. No, I like what he said, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, dog.
I do have one question.
We finally got a clear shot up, but I appreciate it, man. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you, dog.
Here's
appreciate y'all, King. Y'all be blessed.
Appreciate that brother. Put it down.
Here is what's real, though.
What's real?
Is that his children. I mean, he does. I think
Nate is a great father.
No. Hear what he said. At this point, because of his children, there is a consideration to be made for the children about him at the school and coaching and all of that stuff.
What you said?
What I'm saying is okay. The trauma they're gonna.
There ain't no trauma. Don't stop. Ain't no.
There's gonna be trauma.
That man wasn't in no trauma.
I'm talking about the kids.
How the kids is in trauma?
They are going to be picked on. I promise you, because
they need to learn. They need to learn how to fight. Not by those trainers. Not by those trainers.
So now you're saying dad to teach them how to fight either?
Dog, stop. I did not say that. You said that.
Okay, I said that.
You said that. I just don't want to. Like Snoop said, the defense wasn't there, dog. Oh, one time he took his face to the dude. Like, you can't just I'm not a boxer. I don't claim to be.
I'm not.
No. I'm not doing nothing with my face as the target. I'm not doing this.
We gotta see your face, dog.
Where you at, man? What you doing? You burning?
Yo, Prime. Oh, I didn't know you added me. That's why.
Yeah. Go
Let me
ahead.
tell y'all. So, boom. This is what I think about the fight. I think one is kind of disrespectful to fighters like myself and fighters that have been working their whole entire life.
First, slow down. Tell them who you are so they'll understand this expertise that we have on right now.
All right, so I'm Christopher Colbert, a.k.a. Prime Time. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm 14-0, and I'm the WBA interim world champion.
That's what I'm talking about. Not speak your piece.
And I met him in New York.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's just disrespectful in a sort of way. I understand that why they doing it for the entertainment and the money, because that all play a part. Nobody, trust me, if it was for free, none of those guys would be fighting. And that's a fact. I don't care what nobody would say. If it was for free, none of them would do it. I don't care about entertain or nothing. But I feel like it's disrespectful to fighters like myself. Like, we've been training for I've been training for 13 years, and they come off the street and they have one fight and they fight for $1 million. One fight in front of millions of people and fight for $1 million their first fight. That make us feel some type of way. But I understand the whole gimmick behind it of just for the entertainment, but it's all hype. Look, Mike Tyson needed that money. We know that. Roy Jones definitely needed that money, and they got paid very, very good.
Wow.
Now, see,
that's a whole different perspective.
No, wait a minute, that's some bull junk right there.
What? That's a whole different perspective.
Sat there and said from word go the other day when we was talking about it on the show.
Can I get in the picture?
Yeah, you got the picture. I said it was disrespectful to boxing when we was talking to your boy, the Twin, about just dudes just jumping out there thinking they can do what they do. I said it was disrespectful.
I respect Nate Robinson because a lot of people will not, and I repeat, will not do what he did.
I'm one of them. I'm not doing that either. I'm not doing it either.
Just to even step up and put themselves on the line like that against.
Unless I know I got to win.
Unless y'all schedule me a win, that's the only way I'm getting there.
But listen, Prime, you gotta understand, ain't nothing guaranteed. That's just like
if
football.
You ain't got no arms, it is.
No, that's like no. That's
only way I'm
like
getting there, they ain't got no arms.
That's just like football.
Right.
If you was the best cornerback in the league, period.
No.
But that don't mean
I was the best cornerback ever.
ever. Yeah, you're right. Ever. My bad.
Okay.
That's what I was really trying to say. Ever.
Yeah, go ahead.
So ever, right?
Yeah.
But just because you was the best
brother
cornerback
said.
ever, that don't mean your team was gonna win every time. It wasn't guaranteed
True.
that y'all was gonna win every time.
That's true.
Nate, and then what the guy said before, Nate Robinson wasn't in shape. Trust me, Nate Robinson, you could tell when the guy's in shape. He's in shape. It's just different strokes for different folks. It's not like he's fighting somebody, these spawn partners he was sparring. Nah, this is real deal. With them 8-ounce gloves and 10-ounce gloves, everybody hit hard.
Ooh.
Everybody.
So tell me about the second fight. Because Jamie's trying to say he just wanted to see a boxing match. I said I wanted to see somebody get knocked out.
I wanted to see somebody get knocked out. That's what it was supposed to be. But they started to do all those rules and all that. But Mike Tyson don't know how to follow rules. Mike Tyson was going for the knockout all night. But you got to remember, he's old. 50. He's as old as my trainer. That's my dad. He's 50-something years old. He haven't fought since the early 2000s.
Right.
There's no way he was going to be able to chase Roy Jones and be able to catch him for all those rounds without getting tired. There's no way.
And
he
as
was
I
trying to go
told
for the
him,
night, but Roy
Roy's
Jones
a
was
boxer.
running, so it was boring.
Roy's a boxer.
Yeah, but Roy looked he looked old. He needs
Yeah,
to
they all
over
I mean,
50.
the body wasn't tight. We know the body ain't look right. They should at least let him wear t-shirts. They should let him wear t-shirts. I just said they should let him wear t-shirts.
Yo, you know you old. You know you old when you pull your drawers up over your stomach.
Yeah.
You did that.
I would have had my drawers up under my neck so you wouldn't hit below the belt. I'd have had my pants all the way up by my neck.
Wait, you would have said that's a low blow?
That's it. That's a low blow. That's a low blow. I'm not doing nothing with my face, my ribs, and my stomach is the target. I'm not doing nothing.
Roy Jones and Mike Tyson, I respect them because they built their legacy is already there. I understand they need the money, but they mess it up other fighters' head. They're like certain fighters. Once you start boxing, you never know when to retire. You want to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going because of the money. They never want to retire. That's where they mess up fighters' brain. Me, I'm not trying to do this for long, son.
See,
I'm trying to get mine and get out.
We got this from one of the best. I appreciate you, my brother. This is
Appreciate
the champion.
you, Prime.
Okay, we got game from a champion. All right,
Prime, hit me.
I got you, my brother.
All right, my boy. All right, Jamie.
My dog.
It's a good brother. He good with them things too.
Yeah, I remember
he good with
him
them
in New
things.
York when we went up there.
Yeah, he is good with them things. Now, see, let me tell y'all what you ain't gonna get. Okay, just because you seen that, and I think a pattern is getting ready to start. What? I think next you're gonna see Vander. He's gonna jump out
What's
there.
wrong with that?
A Buster Douglas gonna come out of nowhere. Nobody trying to get with Lennox Lewis. And y'all call Tarver out if you want to. Tarver gonna knock somebody out. Tarver ain't going in there playing around. I'm just letting you know. And James Toney ain't going in there playing around. They gonna go in there trying to knock somebody out. Now, don't call me to get on the field with Jerry Rice or Mike Irvin and none of them. I'm talking about covering them. That's over. All right. I still handle mine, but that's over. All right. I'm just letting y'all know. I still handle mine, but that's over. I think we on for a pattern now that you're getting ready to see some one-on-ones in basketball. You're getting ready to see some. Versus started all this. Now they're just taking it to another level.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Would you go watch? You mentioned this, and we'll go back to the streets and sing. I wouldn't watch somebody play one-on-one basketball.
I would. Depending on who
there won't
doing
be million. There won't people. You know.
It ain't gonna be a million.
I mean, unless it. You know,
because
if Michael Jordan played somebody, fine.
But we want to see a knockout. That's what we want to see.
We want to see legends.
No, we want to see a knockout.
We want to see legends.
We want to see a knockout. I want to see a knockout. We need a woman.
There it is, Mrs. Grit, female, right there. There you go.
Okay, get them lashes right now. Y'all get them lashes right, get the makeup. Pat the face down real quick.
Pat. Here we go.
There you go.
There you go.
Yo, no eyelashes needed.
There you go.
There you go.
Give me some heat. Now, what did you think of the fight?
So, Tyson is now on my motivation board because anyone at that age to make that kind of comeback, I went from homeless to living large in 6 years.
Amen.
Like, God had his purpose. His purpose was 10 mil. His purpose is on my bathroom wall, motivated. Like, end of the day, money pushes us, but we follow God's purpose. And when you follow, and my husband's yelling at me because I'm waking his ass up. I better shut up.
Okay, let's talk about the other fight.
So as far as that, I mean, end of the day, we're all surviving. I get the one gentleman's fight of fighting and the purpose of being an athlete and putting in your time and not getting your recognition. But the YouTuber's purpose is different. And he got his likes to get his money, to get his, end of the day, we're all surviving. So, right. and to be mad at anyone for getting their checks, like, you can't be, you know what I mean? Shoot, I'll fight.
No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
It is what it is, and I think it's sick, and I think it's a great.
No, it ain't sick. It ain't sick. It was good. It was good.
No, it was amazing. It was.
Okay, awesome. I appreciate you, baby. I appreciate
Nothing.
What we got now? What we got now?
We need a good one.
Here we go.
It's Trina. Come on. There you go. Trina, what do you think about the fight?
Okay, which one are you talking about?
Okay, let's start off with Tyson's first. Tyson and Roy Jones.
I think Tyson looked good for his age. I really do. Roy looked good for his age, but Roy don't have the moves like he used to. He tried to move his feet. He don't have any footwork anymore.
I like that. That's a great assessment. Okay, now let's talk about the other fight. You think it was worth it for Nate?
Honestly, I'm concerned about Nate. I think he's hurt, really.
What do you mean, emotionally or mentally or physically?
Well, all of the above.
Physically, all of the above. And the memes that are going around, I think it's very embarrassing. I don't think that has set in for him yet, though. I think that he's hurt. I think he got hurt real bad. That last one, I mean, he hit the canvas 3 times. And the last one, he was knocked slam out.
Yep.
That's dangerous. And I don't think he trained enough. He didn't have any defense. He didn't even even know how to box.
He tackled well.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
he
he
didn't know how to
didn't.
box. And I think it was unfair because, first of all, I have my own opinions on Jake Paul. I have a teenager who followed him for a while, so I know a little bit about that dude.
Okay.
But
Well,
he
I
also
like your.
fought January 30. So he's been training for more than a year.
I like
He
that.
knew what he was doing.
But I'm pretty sure his next opponent is gonna have a little more.
What?
Who? Not Nate's. I'm talking about Jay Paul's next opponent is gonna have a little more experience, and they're gonna make it a little even. But I think this is the start of a trend.
Yep. He said he's got a long list of people.
Well, no. His list is consistent with the financial aspect of it.
Yep.
You know
but
that's
you want those people because of the money of it, but it's gonna be someone that is dead broke, that really boxes, and really want to hurt you.
That's the difference.
That's exactly
not
it.
a celebrity.
That's exactly it. Somebody's going to tag that behind.
Yeah, I don't wish that on him. I just really want them to have a good fight. I like good fights that can go either way.
And overall, I think it was entertaining.
Very entertaining. And Snoop killed the game. Thank you, sweetheart.
Killed the game.
Yeah, I don't know who that YG was and all them. Who are they?
Yeah, they good though. YG, my hitter. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I like YG. YG my dog. I play YG for every game while you're playing. Okay, last one. You pick it, Jay.
Okay.
Let me see. Video. Let's go. Request. Go ahead. You pick. Okay, there goes another one right there.
There you go, right there.
Okay. Go live.
All right.
Another female perspective.
All right. Janetta.
You handle this.
No, you go ahead. I am concerned seriously about the kids.
No, you ain't.
I am.
You don't care about the man kids.
I care about everybody's kids.
No, you don't.
I am. Absolutely.
Come on, Janetta.
Because that's a lot of pressure. I mean,
Janetta, come on, baby. Pat the face down. Let's go. Get the makeup ready. Let's go. We're waiting on you. You want to get in.
Waiting on you.
And we punch you in, and you want to get out.
Okay,
so.
Really Carmen sitting there. Let's see what Really Carmen got to say.
Who?
Really Carmen. She said, hey.
We're trying to get the female's perspective.
That's correct.
Because they're much more caring and endearing.
But when I'm trying to be caring, talking about his kids.
Because you don't care.
I do care about the man's kids.
You ain't care.
That's going to be, bruh. Nasty as kids are these days, man, that's going to be a lot of heat for that brother.
What you mean?
His kids are going to get ridiculed in school. They're going to say, look, Dad, we want to transfer to another school.
They're going to fight.
Thank you.
They're going to fight. Every once in a while.
But think about it. They don't want Dad to teach them how to fight.
See, dog, that's kind of stuff
I'm talking about. That's kind of stuff.
You connecting. I'm sorry. Hey there. So how are you?
Hi.
How are you doing? Is that 2 of y'all or just 1 of y'all? Is that you and your
There's
man?
2 of us here, but it's just me.
Okay, so what did you think of the fight?
Is that your show?
The fight was lame.
I was lame. It was lame.
The fight wasn't lame.
What were you expecting?
The Nate Robinson part was good. I can't believe him, but the rest of it was lame. Too many rules. It was.
What do you mean too many rules? There wasn't no rules.
Too many different rules. It was.
You just talking. You ain't watched the fight.
She watched it with a man. That's what
they did not watch the fight because there wasn't no rules.
Yeah, there was.
What rules?
It was rules.
It was no rules. Name one rule.
Yeah, it was.
No head button.
What? Name one rule.
Exactly. There was no winner. It was a draw.
No judges.
No. Why would you have to pick a winner when you know darn well who won?
Well, you don't know who won the Tyson.
That's a lie.
Well, okay, I mean, but
we
don't know about how many points.
You know what? I like it was progressive. We got entertainment between the fights.
This ain't a political show, bro.
But it was no
not
rules
a political
because you know
let's not do that political
Why
thing,
would we
dog.
have to have judges and we gonna pay the
talking about
judges?
progressives.
We're gonna pay the judges. Why would we want to pay the
set you on fire
judges?
talking about
And we know darn well what our eyes said.
I'm not gonna argue with you guys about.
He's talking about progressives and stuff, and I thought that ain't good
We
to
know
go on
Tyson
the show.
won, and we know who else won. So every fight we knew the winner. So it was we didn't need no rules for that one.
But we appreciate you joining us. That's for sure. You and your man.
When you come back to Tallahassee, say hey to me, okay?
Okay, I ain't coming back though. But hey, I ain't coming back. Hey.
Well, you.
Ain't coming back no Tallahassee.
Well.
No, Mike. It's a Court Fuller.
They might be calling you back to Tallahassee. You may not go. That don't mean somebody might need to call you in Tallahassee. I'm not saying. We're gonna go to a break, man.
Okay, last one.
Last one. You need one more. Okay, one more. All right, here we go.
Dude sure they want to get in the camera on the last one. No, we had it though.
Oh, they declined?
We're coming on to you. Come on, be ready. We just need you for 30 seconds. We still need the female's perspective.
We're waiting on you.
I like it because they're a little more.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Sabrina Saltman, where that is, give her the last crack at it. Okay. See if she. Damn.
Hello.
There you go.
How y'all doing? Prime, you talked about the lace front, but mine wrapped. It's raining in Atlanta, and I've been putting up Christmas lights, so I had to put my hat on. But I heard you all talking about the fight. Yes, I had my phone sitting up listening. Okay. Listen, Roy Jones has not been taking care of his body.
Lord Jesus.
Mike Tyson has been taking care of his body. I'm not sure last summer, Serena Williams' coach had Mike Tyson to come out and do drills with all of the players that he coached. Well, and I think Mike Tyson looked like he lost about 50 pounds since then. He looked like...
If Serena coach would have been working with Tyson, wouldn't he would have gotten thicker?
No. Mike Tyson's daughter plays tennis. Okay. And I think Patrick works out with Mike's daughter. But Patrick had Mike to come out and show them some drills to strengthen for arm strength when the players serve. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the fight. Let's talk about the fight.
Well, they look like Snoop said, like two uncles. You know, one uncle take care of his body, one uncle drink beer every night. That's what they look like.
Okay, now let's get to the real fight, the one that had real ramifications, because that was they were the main event, but the main event was before that. So tell me your thoughts about Nate.
I felt like Snoop said when Snoop said, "Oh, Jesus." That's exactly what I said also. But, you know, I give him an A for heart. You know, it took a lot of guts to do that. I must say, that took a lot of guts to do that.
It sure did. I mean, how do you feel now? Do you think it was worth it, or it wasn't worth whatever amount of money he got?
You know what? I take that back. I don't know how much money that man need. Everybody says he's doing it for the money. He may need the money. You know, when it come down to your kids, sometimes people do what they have to do for their kids.
Well, but I think for clarity, you can still. He may not need the money, but you still do it for the money.
No, he didn't do it for the money.
They are
Nate
prize
didn't do
fighters.
it for the money.
I ain't talking about Nate.
Nate is not a prize fighter.
No,
Nate did not do it for the money.
Right.
Right, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But I love you guys. Watch you all the time. Let me get back. There's rain coming down in Atlanta. Let me get back and get these lights up. Okay, y'all have a great evening.
I pray for you. I appreciate you, Mom, and God bless you. All right.
Thank you. God bless y'all. Bye-bye.
Barstool Sports, baby.
Thank you. That was a wonderful episode. I'm excited about the episode. Jamie, that was hot.
It was hot. You know, I'm just still trying to figure out why you so the Nate Robinson thing just really
because I feel
what
bad.
bothered. Okay.
Because I felt bad. Because I don't think if he had to redo it again in his mind, in the thought
Pick
process.
that, yeah, I ain't picking that dude.
No, it wasn't just the dude. I don't think it's worth it.
Well, he apparently,
The
obviously,
moment wasn't worth it.
I think the moment was worth it for him. He just picked the wrong guy.
No.
You sure? Something tells me he would have done that
If
again.
he would have knocked the guy out, yes.
That's what I'm saying. So,
but there's always a chance. You got to weigh your risk.
yeah, he thought he was gonna punk
That's
that
like an
dude.
investment. No, he wasn't gonna punk that dude. He should have done his homework. That's like any investment you make. You got to weigh your risk.
I understand that.
He made an investment in himself, going on national television, doing something he's never done before. That's a risk, man. That's a risk, man. That's just like I was asked to do Dancing with the Stars probably every year
I meant to ask you
for quite some time. They kept taking the money up the guarantee. And you know why I didn't do it? Because I'm not about to risk a national loss. I'm a winner, man.
Right.
I like to win. I like to be dominant, and I can't control that situation. And
Say
I can
that
do
again.
it.
Slow down. You chose not to do Dancing with the Stars
For years.
because
I'm a winner. I'm not taking a national loss. I'm not risking a national loss. I don't even care if it's dancing. My mentality ain't like that because now I got a partner. I know the partner's supposed to be a professional, but suppose we don't click. I'm better off. Let me dance by myself. So if we lose, it's on me. I'll be out there doing the rock, doing the cabbage patch.
Stop.
Moonwalking.
That's gonna do it for this
Man,
edition of
please.
21st and Prime.
I ain't taking no national.
Keep your head up, Nate.
You know what it is, and for what it's worth, you can catch me on the best corner 21st. Prime time, shine time, always in the game, never ever on the sideline. You know what it is, and for what it's worth, you can catch me on the best corner 21st. Prime time.